On Saturday 28th of September 2019, I was privileged to be allowed to paint alongside an amazing music festival at All Saints Church in Pakefield, Lowestoft. The event was part of the Crescendo music festival and was called The Great and Wide Sea. The 5 unaccompanied male singers of Opus Angelicanum and their narrator Zeb Soanes presented an amazing programme with some original compositions from 2 of the UK's leading female composers. We had a performance of Sally Beamish's powerful sea psalm, setting an account from the only surviving officer of the HMS Duchess, a destroyer which was sunk on the 12th of December 1939. We also had a reading of Samuel Taylor Coleridge's epic Rime of the Ancient Mariner, with music by Lynn Plowman. The whole thing was an incredible evening, and my painting was done partly during the rehearsals, so you'll hear some of that going on in the background, partly during the performance, and then a few little touches up at the end just to finish off the painting.
We're at war. Then at Gibraltar, we were told on the way back we were run down by Barham. I've never told you about this, have I? I didn't want to. Well, you don't want to talk of it. It was an accident, really. Three of us, D-class, were to escort Barham to Greenock. She was a battleship, near to Glasgow, off the Clyde, but well out to sea still. It was the middle of the night, all blacked out and zigzagging, you see. Submarines. So all of us charging about in the dark. I was emergency gunnery control officer that night, and so had to sleep in the little cabin just below the bridge on the port side. The captain always sleeps starboard, you see. rose upon the right, out of the sea came he, still giving blah, 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 blah. And I had done a hellish thing, and it would go to woe. For all a bird, I had killed the bird that made the breeze blow. Our wretch, said they, the bird to slay that made the breeze to blow. Blah, blah, blah. Day after day, we stuck nor breath nor motion, as idle as a painted ship upon a painted ocean. Water everywhere, and all the more. This works as long as it has line of sight. That's the tricky thing. So, the very deep did Roto Christ that ever this should be, yea, slimy things did crawl with legs upon the slimy sea. About, in real and reflective there, that we find. 9 fathom deep he followed us from land of mist and snow. Oh, well a day. Higher and higher every day, till over the mast at noon, the wedding guest here beat his breast, for he heard the loud bassoon. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she. Nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beat his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. And now the storm blast came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his o'ertaking wings and chased us south along. With sloping masts and dipping prow, as who pursued with yell and blow, still treads the shadow of his foe, and forward bends his head. The ship drove fast, loud roared the blast, and southward aye we fled. And now there came both mist and snow, and it grew wondrous cold. And ice mast high came floating by, as green as emerald. And through the drifts the snowy cliffs did send a dismal sheen, nor shapes of men nor beasts.
The painting will be available through the Ferini gallery, and I'll put details in the links below.
The ice was here, the ice was there, the ice was all around.
I hope you've enjoyed watching me paint this dramatic seascape and listening to the amazing music. I loved doing it, so I hope you enjoyed it too.
Did cross an albatross. Thorough the fog it came. As if it had been a Christian soul, we hailed it in God's name. It ate the food it ne'er had ate, and round
Please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.
With a thunder fit, the helmsman steers through. And a good south wind sprung up behind. The albatross did follow,